Well, my little RT4D Radtel has been losing all DMR receive. If I take my Anytone and I go in the living room, I set this on the kitchen table, 30, 40 feet away, it can't hear the Anytone. Same color code, same time slots. Yep, so I'm trying to just program in one channel to see what's going on with it. I think the DMR receiver went bad. Only thing I was doing differently was I had, my All-Star node on VFO-B, and I was transmitting into it on VFO-A on DMR. I don't know why it would have took out the receive, but DMR receive is not working. It transmits on DMR fine, but it will not receive anything on DMR. Wish me luck. Okay, so if I try to connect to my DMR duplex hotspot, now I'm getting connected to repeater failed. It won't connect because it's got to be able to hear the hotspot in order to make the connection. So it has no DMR receive, so it can't do that connection. Can't do the handshake. RT4D here, RT860 there. I'm going to transmit on All-Star node, which is bridged to the TGIF paranormal. AA1PR listening, AA1PR. My hotspot is retransmitting that. Look up here on my dashboard. But yeah, it's not showing it down here. The radio has no receive on DMR. Works on analog, but not digital mobile radio. Well, unfortunately, I lost all receive, and now today I go to try it out, and it will not transmit DMR or analog. Yeah, the thing just... I don't know. This is my favorite radio, man. I've been using it the last 2 weeks solid. I haven't touched my FT5, my 878, my ID51+2, my FT60. I've just been using this. Such a small, comfortable radio in the hand. Was it the DMR chipset upgrade I gave it that caused these issues? Because I noticed it started acting quirky right after that upgrade. But anyways, there's no warranty. There's nothing from Radtel. They won't respond to you. They won't reply. They just want videos and photos, and they never get back to you and tell you what they're actually going to do. So, yeah, I had to call up Amazon where I bought it, told them what's going on with it, showed them some videos, sent them an email, and they sent me a return label. I sent it back, and as soon as that afternoon I submitted the receipt where it was dropped off at the UPS center, I got my refund of $70 back. So it's a great radio. Was it the chipset upgrade that caused it? Did I just get a bad one out of the batch? I don't know, but on the Radtel RT4D Facebook page, a lot of other people also having problems with it. So if I take a chance, I was going to buy another one again, but now after thinking about it, not sure I want to take a chance and get the same issues all over again.